back booth area for larger seating. We have the main bar where all our waitresses like to hang out. Come on down the hallway. And we have the boys hang out in the kitchen. This is where all the magic happens. All that great food you get to see.
Hi, my name's Taylor. I work at Red Knapp, and I think Red Knapp came to be, I think it started around in the 50s, and up until now, I think the owners carried on the tradition and moved forward. And, yeah.
How did Red Knapp start?
Let's get 6 feet apart.
That's like 12 feet. I'm glad we're on the same page of distance.
Okay, so he's walking on the street, and he falls and trips. His name can be, I don't know, Red.
Red? Alright, nice.
His name is Red. He's walking down the street, trips and falls on a crack, breaks his mom's back, and he hurts his knee. So then he comes across this place. His knee is red knee. And he's like, oh, he walks in and he goes, Red Knapp's. And then he buys the place and then he owns a great restaurant.
So how do you know the place existed before it was here?
It's a building.
Well, who built it?
Someone in like 1800s.
I don't know about him falling on his knee or anything like that, but what I do know is he established this building back in July 1950. Him and a group of his buddies built this whole building brick by brick, and then he took his son Roger and his son Butch in here and kind of walked them through how everything was going to be. It was a dirt floor with just cinder blocks. He went through with the stick and he drew lines where the bars were going to go, how the countertop was going to go, where the kitchen equipment was, and everything like that. And that's the story I know about Red Knapp's built.
Downtown, technically.
Well, it is also.
Technically, University is the heart of it, so we're only 2 blocks away.
Okay, have you seen how small Oxford is?
So we're more like the Tranquil Valley.
But Oxford's been around for a long time. They just dug up the railroad tracks, so I'm gonna guess that one's been there longer. The building.
The building might have, but not the name. What comes first, the building or the name?
What comes first, the person or the name?
What comes first, the egg or the chicken?
Okay, I don't think that one. That one's confusing.
Well, science has proven the egg, so.
Okay, but how can you get an egg of a chicken without having another chicken?
You don't understand anything about cells?
Okay, no.
Single cell organisms mutate,
Then how does it
creating
become
other
chicken?
organisms that multiply.
Is water wet then?
Huh?
Another thing I do know, he used to own a bar across the street. But the reason he got out of the bar industry is he saw a lot of his regulars drinking their life away, all their paychecks gone. And he started a coat drive for them because they didn't have enough money to buy their kids coats or themselves coats because they were spending all at his bar. So he went out and took the money that they were getting and he took that money and started a coat drive. Now, what I thought was really cool about that when I learned that is actually 3 years ago I launched a coat drive myself because when I was 18 I was homeless for a brief period of time. And in that time, a lot of people helped me, and I told myself if I was ever able to give back, then I would do that exactly. And that's when, 3 years ago, I finally felt I was at a place. I said, okay, let's start this coat drive off. And I didn't know that Red did the same thing. Obviously, it was different circumstances, but I thought it was kind of cool little tie-in that the original owner and the new owner are kind of on the same wavelength as far as like wanting to give back to the community and be a part of the community in a sense. Now, he focused a lot of his energy downtown Rochester. I focus a lot of my energy in downtown Detroit. I absolutely love Detroit. It's something I've always been passionate about and something that I've always wanted to be a part of. Never knew how I'd be a part of it, but that was kind of my stepping stone into it. So, yeah, as far as the beginning of Red Knapp's, who knows, that could have been it too.
Don't think too
We
hard.
belong in Detroit. We're the thinker.
What?
Well, that happened again.
The statue, the thinker statue?
The spirit of Detroit?
Here's a statue. The thinker.
No, the spirit of Detroit is going like this. What are you talking
There's
about?
there's one going like this.
Where?
I think it's in Detroit.
Are you talking about Jefferson?
Nope.
Is that thinking man in Detroit?
The thinker.
feel like I actually know what you're talking about. I feel like that's more in eastern Detroit, though.
So that's a little bit of how this place was established. Whether the stories actually line up or that's actually what happened, it doesn't really matter because everyone seems to be generally happy here. We all get along. We try to have a good time with each other, and the history of Naps is going to